Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy Monday. Got on here to share share something with you before I go into work. Um, Holy Spirit just keeps saying like He is not impressed with our independence. Like He gives us ideas. Sometimes it's Him. Um, and we just run with it. We don't seek His advice. We just like, all right, Lord, I got it, I understand, and we just run. He's not impressed with that. Like He doesn't want to give you, He's not giving you an exam and then, you do the exam by yourself and that's the end of it. He actually wants to sit beside you and you guys do it together. You talk about things and He makes sure you're prepared for what you have to do. And so I think we kind of getting in our own way, and he ain't too happy with that. He does not want you to figure it out by yourself. He is your God, just like your parents. They try to give you advice along the way in life. You got the choice to listen or not, but I'm sure there were times where you wish you would have listened to your parents. Same way with God. He does not want you to just go out there and just do it. He wants you to talk to Him about it, have a conversation. And so, with the counseling, it is so much information out there about everything, every topic. It's the information about weight loss, this and how to do this and how to start a company in 12 weeks, and how to be a millionaire in 23 hours. It's information on everything. But do you stop and actually ask God, what lane should you be in? What should you be doing? Instead of just jumping at something because it sounds good, it looks good. Ask Him. So yesterday, I had a dream and I just saw a black chair that used to sit in my room at the old house. I saw that chair and I was like, oh, okay, it's time to have some conversations is what you're saying. So I cleaned the chairs. Were in my garage. Yes, we are finally settled into Kansas City. Go Jesus, go Jesus. Yes, we are. So I cleaned the chairs real good and me and Faith brought them in and I have my little table. And so that's going to be our space. And why is that space so important? Because I have no idea what I'm doing as far as a licensed counselor. I have been so used to being under people at schools or wherever under somebody else's practice that now it's time for me to step out and I'm like, I can watch 55 YouTube videos that all tell me the same thing or different things, or I can really go and talk to God and see which path He wants me to take. Where is my lane? What am I supposed to be doing? Because there's a population that He's sending me to. There is a specific area He wants me in. So I have to ask Him to find that out. I can just go and get 15 jobs and be overwhelmed and crying in the corner somewhere. Or I can wait and actually seek Him and see what He wants to do and follow His lead or walk with Him. Now, does that mean everything? I was just listening to Tim Ross and I think Preston Morris, maybe his name, the Leader's Cut, talking about discerning God's will for your life. It was really good on YouTube. And they were just saying, that you're not going to get it right all the time. No, if you're walking with God, you are doing the best you can to figure it out. Because some things He tells you clearly. But remember, our thoughts are not His thoughts. Our ways are not His ways. So we can't even understand some of the things He does. So I just be like, okay. But I try to at least have a conversation with Him. And then that's when that grace and mercy kicks in. When you like, oh, okay, you saying go left. And He comes slap and be like, go to the right. Oh, my bad. Okay, I thought you said left. Okay, I'm going to the right. So I was thinking about just sitting in the house reflecting when I went to Atlanta. This is where that whole people in your ear, who you hang around, who you're talking to, it matters. It matters because they will lead you astray. It matters. What's in you will lead you astray as well. So in Atlanta, he told me to move to DeKalb County, Georgia. I went towards DeKalb County and I was looking in areas, but I like the homes. I love the homes in McDonough. McDonough ain't nowhere near DeKalb County. Nope. And I was just sharing things with people. I was like, yeah, he sent you there and he's blessed you. Just go and get a home there. That's not what he said. And I promise you, that thought of DeKalb County left my mind. Because he was probably like, because you stuck on McDonough. Let me just show you some stuff over here. And so I was like, So after a while, maybe a year, close to a year, after people fell out of my life, after I walked away from some people, after he started processing my mind and the way I move and old habits that I had, and he started showing me different things, he brought that back to mind. And I was like, how did I get over here, Lord? This ain't DeKalb County. So we moved from one area over to DeKalb County. And then I was there for a minute and came back to St. Louis. Now I'm here. So I was just like, it's interesting how you may think one thing or you hear something and you get distracted or derailed. But that's that grace and mercy. He gets you back on track. Because even though I was not in the specific area he told me, it was such a beautiful experience still in the area I was in. I was still able to minister to a lot of people. A lot of people ministered to me. There was so much peace and just rediscovering who I am. So, just know that yes, you're not going to get it, you're not going to get it right 100% every time. You're not God. Don't get so caught up in, am I right or wrong? But go with what you think he's telling you. But seek him. Have conversations at the beginning of it, throughout the whole thing, and in the middle, at the end. Have continuous conversations with God about what you feel he's leading you to do. Okay? If he closes the door, I love the way they said that. They was like, if he closes a door, most of the time it's for protection. That's what people, jobs, opportunity, whatever. If you feel like he's truly ordering your steps, then he's closing that door for a reason. Shut up about it. Sometimes you're going to feel a little sad. Be sad for 12 minutes and move on now. He closed the door. Let's find an open door and keep moving forward. But sometimes that's protection. He said, it's better for you to be on the side facing a closed door dry than on the other side. No, than an open door and you're drowning. Something like that. Okay, but the closed doors, he knows what he's doing. Just trust him. You ain't gonna understand everything. I don't understand 89% of the things that he says in that moment. You're not. But I trust him, and so I keep moving. But just know he has not designed you to be independent of him. You are to be dependent on him. He's not grading you to see how well you do without him. That's not what he wants you with him. He wants to walk through life with you in everything. People laugh when I say, I ask him about everything. We talk about everything. My hair. You all know I want braids. You know I want some braids. He's like, I want you natural. Dadgummit, Jesus. Okay, Lord. With, how with working out. Okay, I want to build my stamina and all this. What do I need to do? It's so many programs and shots and this, and you could take a pill or you could do. Holy Spirit, he was like, girl, just start walking. All right, I could do that. Okay, that works for me. I'm going to start walking. Ask him, because you're going to do something and mess yourself all up because it worked for somebody else. Stop doing that. Ask him about you specifically. Again, he wants to walk through life with you. It's a partnership. Okay? Partnership. Two people walking together. Okay? Partnership. All right, so I just wanted to share that with you. Don't do life alone. Partner with him. Seek him. Sit down and have a conversation. You stop right now, whatever you're doing. Lord, am I in your will concerning this, this, and this? Lord, which way do I go? Because I don't know. I have to ask him. It's too many options out here. Social media shows us everything. You will have people have you thinking that you just ain't doing what you're supposed to do, and you could be in God's will. So be careful what you're listening to and all that, but seek him. He is not impressed with your independence. He wants you dependent on him. It is his pleasure to help you through life. Okay? Have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.